Bay, we take a look at why music is so important in our lives, not only to unite and inspire, but to keep us moving forward. ABC Action News Rebound reporter Michael Paluska goes backstage and uncovers a music renaissance underway.
We profiled two local musicians, an artist in residence at the Straz Center and another musician that launched the Tampa Bay Jazz Fest and Gospel Fest. We wanted to sit down and talk with them about how music inspires them and how it motivates others to never give up during their darkest days.
Go around. How this project? Ready?
Music. Melody. Lyrics. It keeps the rhythm of our souls. Whether it's Maurice Allen Sr. on the piano, his son, Maurice Allen Jr. on the bass, rehearsing with his band inside the historic Springs Theater, or
Next Friday, join us on the river.
Fred Johnson performing a solo act on the drums for us on the Tampa Riverwalk outside the Straz Center.
Come and join us here by the water, here on the river.
One constant echoes through. It is really, really nice to hear live music again.
It's a unifier. It has redemptive qualities. It puts a smile on your face when you feel like crying. You know, it's great.
Allen is a Tampa native and a prodigy. He plays 20 instruments on a good day, and for Allen, music truly was a gift from God. He started playing the piano at 2 years old, no lessons, and at 4, he was playing professionally. COVID-19 didn't slow him down either.
It's just like music. We improv. So you got to make it work. I'm blessed with the gift of innovation and creativity. So as a visionary leader, I don't sit around waiting on anybody to do anything for me. You get in the trenches and make it happen. And so pulling from that, we've just been creative.
Now more than ever, being creative and allowing your creative voice to really touch the world is probably more important now than ever before.
Fred Johnson took a different musical journey. His first years of life filled with uncertainty.
I was in and out of homes until I was 5 and a half, and then I was adopted when I was 5 and a half.
A few years later, his new family took him to a movie theater in New Jersey. He woke up on his father's lap during intermission to the voice of a legend.
Unforgettable. That's what you are.
And it was that moment when I heard Nat Cole, but it was looking around and seeing the impact that he had, the joy that he brought to people, the joy that he brought to my father's face and my mother's face. It was like I wasn't old enough to know everything, but I knew I want to do that. I want to be a part of that. A voice like Marian Anderson is heard once in 100 years.
Johnson hosted the Straz Center's first Arts Legacy Remix series since the pandemic. The program, a tribute to African-American artists whose music continues to shape our country.
As the evening unfolds with our singers, in between each of the performers, we'll actually kind of take folk on a journey of some of the challenges and some of the victories accomplished by great African-American classical voices in America.
Someone might see someone differently and maybe not understand someone of a different culture or different race. When they hear music and they can connect emotionally with something, does it help break down those walls?
Absolutely. Experiences that are not limited by language are great pathways for people to really culturally find new ways to learn each other's stories and to experience each other. Absolutely, you know, music is one of those universal languages that brings humanity together.
Johnson says the summer of protests over the death of George Floyd reminds us how much more work needs to be done. Music helping bridge a gap in society for people to have a deeper understanding for why Black lives matter.
The things that are different about us is what really makes the human experience amazing. And the arts is just a magnificent way to exemplify that, because it really does give us every time the opportunity to tap into that higher level of our humanity and to be reminded of what we can share together and not be focused on what we need to do to divide.
Two musicians, two styles, and more importantly, two human beings playing their part.
I believe in the idea of America, and I think we are aiming to realize that idea, and that is we all are created equal. Everybody's somebody, as I like to say it, and we all need each other. So together we can truly make this dream happen. It starts from respecting one another, learning about each other, and appreciating our nuances, and putting it all together in this melting pot, this soul dish, if I should call it that, and enjoying its beauty.
In Tampa, Michael Paluska, ABC Action News.